Hi, I'm Mary from the Volusia County Public Library, and today we're going to do adult crafting. I'm going to show you how to make a Deco-Mesh Wreath. Now this wreath here is in the fall colors, and it was using the Deco-Mesh that we got from the dollar store. So I'm going to set this aside. You could make it any season by just changing up your mesh and your decorations. So I'm going to start with a 14-inch wire wreath frame. You can get these at the dollar store or at any crafting store. You can also find them in different sizes depending on what you're going to use it for. This is a little bit smaller. So it's all up to you. So today I have fall colors, and this is going to be 10 yards or more of Deco-Mesh ribbon. You're also going to need the metal wreath frame, scissors, a hot glue gun or craft glue, pipe cleaners, and you can also use floral wire, ribbon if you want to put a bow on it, some decorations. It's all up to you. It's your wreath. Just create it however you like. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. This pack is a 10 by 10 roll of Deco-Mesh wreath. So it's so simple, you're going to be amazed. You're going to be like, I could have been making these forever, and especially when you look and see how much they cost. So what I did was I opened up my mesh and I just twisted the very end. So today I'm going to show you using pipe cleaners, and I like to just cut them in half so there's not so much waste. I'm going to show you on the back of the one that I already have done here. I actually used garbage twist ties that I just had lying around the house. Anything that you can secure the mesh to the wire wreath frame will work fine. Some people use zip ties, craft wire, but things that you manipulate easily and you can make them tight, any of that stuff will work fine. So you're going to take your end that you've twisted together and you're going to attach it to the wire wreath frame. I always go to one on the inside just to give you more area to attach your bows or embellishments as you want to later. So I'm just going to wrap my pipe cleaner around the edge of the mesh, and then I'm going to tuck it under and I'm going to twist it as tight as I can get it. And it doesn't matter because you're going to scooch them, but it's always nice to start with a nice tight. You don't want your mesh to come undone. So then for this wreath here, we used a 10-inch loop or bubble, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put it on my measuring mat and go and make my ribbon 10 inches. Now, if you don't have one of these mats, you can easily do the same thing with a ruler or a yardstick. Okay, so then you're going to once again gather and you're going to just push it right up against your other one. And again, you're going to get one of your pipe cleaners and you're going to attach it and twist, twist, twist. Then you're going to measure the same thing again, and this is all depends on how fluffy you want your loops. Take it, I'm going to do it again, and just scrunch it, wrap it, attach it. It honestly couldn't be any easier. Let me show you. So then you'll see. And depending on how full you want your wreath to be, you just keep squishing and getting all your loops into each section. Some people like to fluff the loops as they're going along, some fluff it after. I tend to like to fluff it and see where I want to put my bow, or in the case of this fall wreath, I'm going to put some pumpkins, maybe some pine cones, some leaves. And I like to use a hot glue gun, but you can use crafting glue or floral wire, whatever works best for you. It really is your wreath and your creation, so whatever makes you happy. If you're a football fan, you can do it in your football team colors, high school colors, anything. Really, the possibilities are endless. So it's just so simple. And it's very inexpensive, and if you take a look online at how much these wreaths cost, you'll be like, oh my goodness, for under $15, I can make my own wreath. You just keep on making your loops. You measure them out the 10 inches, and like I said, you can go 6, you can go 8, whatever you like, and the same thing with your wreath size. It's really all up to you. So I'm going to just continue on until I get every section full with my loops, or bubbles as some people call them. I'm gonna try to fit 2 more loops in here just so I have a nice fullness. So you could use it just like this. You don't even have to add a bow or embellishments, decorations. This is still very colorful. And if you use this kind of ribbon, you'll get that little sparkle when the sun hits it on your door, and it'll catch your eye. As you can see, this one roll of Deco-Mesh made of one whole wreath. I'm going to do my last loop. And then I'm gonna add just a little extra so I don't know. This is where I need my pipe cleaner to be on the 10. I'm gonna put my pipe cleaner there and then I'm just gonna trim off just a tiny bit extra here. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna attach our very last loop. And then you just take that extra little piece that we left and you just tuck it in the back. You can secure it with the pipe cleaner or whatever, it doesn't matter. You just tuck it back in the back. And there you have the back, and there you have the front. And you can see how easy that was. And then if we got these, you can find them everywhere. You just decide where you'd like to place them. If you want to put a ribbon, however you want, with some acorns, and you just hot glue them in however you want. Here's our finished wreath. I've added some of the fall decorations to it. You could keep on going. I fluffed the loops however I wanted them, and you can see how easy it is. There's your back, there's your front. You can add a bow, you can just leave it like this, you could just leave it just plain Deco-Mesh, however you like. I hope you enjoyed this craft, and I hope you'll be making wreaths for years to come.